Dozo Heather-san.
Yokoso, arigatou gozaimasu. It's Heather-san and Jason-san.
Mina Daisuke. Welcome to the channel, guys. Welcome, YouTube. I'll get YouTube out of the way real quick. YouTube, thank you for being here. If you're new to the channel, subscribe, leave us a comment, hype the video. We're just glad you're here. Well, if you like the video, guys, but obviously if you're on a One Piece reaction, then you're liking.
So today, though, is actually a very special video.
It's
not a reaction video. We are actually going to communicate.
Read
We're going to have some.
too.
We're going to show you guys on YouTube and all of our other Patreon exactly what we do, what comments we read, get you guys involved in all of this, show you a website that one of our incredible Nakama created for us, and how we actually get to know each other on our Patreon. So if you do want to join, if you ever thought about it, now's the time.
Also,
and we are a really, really, really incredible community.
And also, we're going to announce the winners of the Help Fruit Fund that we did at the holiday. So we have our giveaways to announce of all the top 5 winners.
Which were also shirts designed by Reggie, who
tight.
also has designed this incredible website.
No.
Oh my God.
Absolutely
Guys.
incredible.
What is happening,
like,
babe?
when we first pulled this website up, we were like, what? Reggie is such a creator.
Yeah.
Guys, you can see the posters that are now in the background. We have to put them in frames because the frames from our last ones aren't big enough for these new ones.
Our
with
bounties
our new bounties
went up, baby.
We have the $1 billion bounties. Thank you, Reg. All right, Nakama. And we love you. And we're gonna show you this absolutely incredible website that she designed and made for the community, for the Discord community in our Patreon over here at the D Clan. So
Reggie has
incredible.
an incredible Instagram, and her whole vibe is like self-love, and she sends snail mail. So if you don't, I'll put her Instagram here too. So if you guys are on Instagram and you want to check her out, she is a very, very, very precious Nakama. And she's also
and we
the
say
one
please
that
support
created this website for our community.
Right.
So
So
again,
please support her.
YouTube,
please.
if you're interested, pop over to Patreon and check us out.
And
okay.
or Instagram too to support Reggie because she's an amazing Nakama. So here we go.
Yeah, both.
All right,
both.
so
okay,
here we go.
Just,
so now I'm gonna go through, guys. You can see it on the screen. You see the DeVan Clan Nakama Slam Book.
Baby.
We got our new bounties and new fruit. So up there.
What is so? Hit my picture. I think that's where we do separate. Maybe hit it. Does
I
it
did.
do anything?
Nope.
What about your captain?
Let me see my fruit. Nope.
Nothing.
It just says your
Okay.
captain and we've moved.
So and then.
So there's Nakama Gallery. Can I click on that?
Yeah, go.
Right,
we're
let's
just going to
click on that.
explore it for a minute to see what it's about.
Guys, we're going to explore to let you see the pages so that you guys can go yourself to this and play around and do all the stuff.
This is so cool.
It's amazing.
Explore the Dream Island and
Love the colors,
follow and meet your fellow Nakama.
Okay. See, so like let's give an example, guys, on this one. Look, Thriller Bark, like you put your.
So we're in captain mode right now. So I'm assuming that if you're on, if you're. Well,
so like if I click Skypea, I can see one person.
First mate. So I'm like, what is Luffy's Zoro? So if you're a first mate, it may look a little different.
The crew members. A crew. So like if you're a crew member. So Skypea, the island of the clouds, Regan's there.
Yeah.
So Regan, guys, you know we love Regan, and he's one of our OG Nakama and mods on Discord. He's at Skypea Island right now.
Okay.
Who else? Can I go?
No, we got way too much to do.
But that's really cool.
Yes.
Though.
Now go back.
Okay. Are you frustrated with me?
No,
Are
but
you
we
like?
have so much.
I don't know. I'm
explore.
seeing this for the first time, so it's like whole
these are all the different arcs.
So are these? I'm assuming they vote for their favorite.
So I guess and then you vote. Like okay, so go back.
4 on WANO.
So I'm going.
I'm gonna click on WANO.
I'm
Lucia Swan, Reggie Swan, Storyteller, and PDA Pegasus Dragon.
That's where we're at. Okay.
All our swans at WANO. So, all right, guys, I was just showing you on that. So back to the beginning, and now what?
Begin your journey.
Begin your journey. Bam.
So we're not going to fill this out now, but I guess this is how those people got over into that.
Yes.
So if you just keep going next, you're going to fill out something.
You'll go on this page, guys. You'll fill all this out.
You're going to get down there. So it's
about you.
Your favorites.
Favorites. What brings you joy, Nakama?
Oh, I love
That's
this,
awesome,
Reg.
That's so
So wait,
sweet.
okay.
It's got like your favorite food, your favorite movies. It's really
so
getting to know you.
Yeah, so that's what I was saying. Like right now, how do each Jason and I have one to fill out separately so they know it's me versus you? Because I don't like your favorite food, and you definitely don't like my favorite food. Actually, what is your favorite food in the whole wide world? Pizza? spaghetti?
No, it might be. Yeah, it may be a really good.
If you could only eat one thing in the whole wide world, what would it be?
Oh,
mine's cheese.
Steak or eggs.
Mine's
You know that.
eggs.
I
I could do eggs and cheese. So,
Yeah.
and you're allergic to cheese.
I'm steak and eggs.
So,
So.
Reg, you got to help us out and figure out how that is. But keep going. So
Okay.
next is your favorites, and then One Piece questions. What is the first question? When did you join the DeVan clan?
We have OG. We got some ride or dies. That's all I'm
that'll
going
be
to say.
fun.
We know. And if you're new too, now I'm so glad you're here and that you're along for the ride. So,
Right?
either
Okay.
way.
Everybody, all of our Patreon, this is for you. You have to fill this out, and I
Please,
promise you, we will go through and read them all. Look how beautiful that background is.
This is amazing. I'm blown away. Reggie, you blew us away with the holiday giveaway that you kind of like organized with us and the help for unreal. But we're so glad. Lucia, Swan, and Alessandro and Reagan and both of us, just like the mod team that's there. Juice is very busy, and Faye, so appreciative, Reg. Like, you really took the bull by the horns, I guess you would say. So I just want to let you know that that's how we feel. This is incredible. So tell me, should I move on?
Yeah, just keep moving.
Okay. Did you want to read any of those?
No, I don't.
Okay.
No,
It's like your favorite Straw Hat members,
we're
guys. It's really cool.
You guys can pop on.
Yeah,
We're just
go to
doing
each
it with
thing.
you. Dreams and Destiny. See, yes, I love this. I am actually going to fill it out.
As you can see, guys, Heather can't wait to fill out her form. So, like, this is going to be interesting. We really get to know each other. And then a message to Heather and Jason at the bottom.
Oh my
That's
gosh!
awesome.
So that
Reg.
this may not be for us to fill out. This
I
may
know.
genuinely be for our Nakama to get to us to get
Right,
to
because
know
they already
you.
kind of feel like
Yeah,
they know
because
us.
you
They don't want to. They don't
do.
need
So
to know. We
I-
talk about our favorites.
We
of all the
do.
time.
This is amazing. This is definitely.
It's not for us to be
It's
like.
amazing.
Well, I mean, it is, but Reg, I love what you put together. Reg, this is incredible.
It's true. So it's
right.
more for us to get to know you guys, and then go to complete and see
Complete.
what happens, and then and then it comes all up on a piece of paper,
That's
kind of thing.
awesome.
Reggie,
And guys,
okay.
you can see each thing. The official Nakama of the DeVan clan. You're basically signed in as part of the crew.
Download
About me, my
paper,
dream. We can look at.
set sail. Is that
Oh
printing
my
it?
gosh, yes. And then up here, it's like the download the page. You can edit your form and redo a new one, and then you download the page, and you have an official document of being a part of the D clan.
Wow. And then you could either send it to us, we'll post it, get to know each other on Discord more.
It's
This is
amazing. You know what, though? You know what would
amazing.
be really cool, guys? This goes along with, I love that Reggie did this, because when you send us your birthday for the
I was
for the
literally just thinking
birthday,
that.
gift shout out from us, you can add this in there, and then we'll know a little bit more about you and some of your favorite things for your birthday.
The thing on your
brings the
birthday is we
community.
need your address and we need your birthday. We don't just need your birthday unless you just want us to have your birthday and we'll just shout you out.
Yeah,
So
because
that's
I was going to say
something
some
we do
people.
too.
Yeah, if you want to give us the address, because that's the mail part of it that we
Snail
can send
mail
you.
like Reggie does.
Right. And if you don't really feel comfortable and want to give your address out, then you absolutely can just
And that
give
way
us
we
your
could
email.
just send you love.
We can send
or
you the
just
email
shout you
birthday
out.
shout out and
Yeah.
still shout you out on your birthday. So 'cause we're probably missing some birthdays
I'm sure.
since we've announced this.
No.
People probably like, no,
I don't think so.
thought
But
we
not
kinda-
only a couple of you have even said anything.
their
'cause we
birthdays
we
haven't
don't
rolled
talk
back
about it
around
often,
yet,
and it's
so.
something you forget about.
But
so.
this actually form and being part of the crew is going to give us like more of like when we do shout your birthday out. Like
it just
gives
makes us
like
more of a community,
yeah,
which is what we.
We'll know some of your favorite things too, and be able to really kind of connect with that. as
Yeah,
well.
I mean,
So,
we don't genuinely, guys. We are not a react. I mean, we are a reaction channel, and this is for YouTube too. But we don't want to just be a reaction channel because One Piece has changed our life in such a way that it has brought you guys to us and others to us that we just never would have known without One Piece. And the way that Oda has us thinking and questioning and challenging ourselves and wanting to be better humans. It's just like that. It's what this community is all about.
I was gonna say too. I just want to add, like, not only has One Piece obviously changed our trajectory in our lives, so have all of you. And again, we wouldn't be here without you. It's you guys who are on this journey with us that like make the journey so much fun. It's not even the destination; it's those you take the journey with.
Yeah.
Again, and that's all of you. So Love you so much, guys. And now we're going to get into comments.
Yeah.
Cool.
Now we're going to read
All right.
some of our comments. So we've have some comments from videos from Patreon that we're missing like 4.
We have, yeah.
So quickly
About
on
3 or 4.
YouTube, if you're not familiar, over on Patreon, before every video on our
Unless
Legends
it's a 3-parter.
tier,
Yep.
we read comments and we communicate and we talk to our Patreon and we talk about the episodes. So we're behind a little bit, so we thought that we would let you guys be part of it in this video. So we are starting on what video?
It's kind of like our vlog
Yeah.
section for you guys before we get into the reaction.
And
so it gives you a little extra
We're
time to
way
hang out
ahead
with us.
on YouTube, guys. So just know that with all of these comments and conversations, we are way ahead on YouTube. Not way ahead because we're at Reverie Arc. We just started WANO.
Reverie. And
Reverie.
yeah.
So we just started WANO.
And this one will be
on
9.
on
So we're
YouTube.
going all the way back to 960, 961, guys. And then by the time this video drops, we're all caught up.
Yeah.
And we're back to our live reading comments with you guys.
And
So,
I want to say we're at Arc or Act 4
in WANO.
in WANO.
But we'll get to that if you're going to see it on Monday. But you're just letting YouTube know.
Yes.
But and we drop a short. And the shorts for them, let them know where we're at.
Yes.
So, a little hint there, guys. Okay, Bun's life was first on this one. Adam V came in with an Uno. This is when it first started getting hot with people competing really well with Adam V. Like Adam V was like Uno. And
Yeah,
he was
we
like,
have a contest going on Patreon. Who gets first on every YouTube? The end of the year,
at
they're
the end
getting
of the
a
year,
prize.
at the holiday season, they get a prize. They get part of the prize.
right
for getting
now-
first. So
Adam V. But Adam
V's the OG.
been letting some people win
I know,
lately.
and we have somebody who has. We call him the Flash, is actually coming in and letting some people take first. But we've got some competition now.
Yeah.
Storyteller and Jayton and
Kato
come on,
Pack.
guys. Yeah.
Okay.
All right,
Keep-
Adam B. David Raymer thought they were second. Storyteller was fourth because she knew where they were at. So Heather got fourth. King said, I'm just going to sit here and do nothing. He came in fifth. Kato Pack said 6. Nesvid said, Act 3 is here. Now let's party like it's the 90s.
So we're finishing Act. We just finished Act 3.
We just
Wow.
had finished Act
Oh,
3.
wow.
Moses said, I'm late to the party, guys. Vinny C. Welcome, Vinny C. Vinny C comments every once in a while, but love seeing you
Oh, I
comment.
love your handle.
I know. Kin's hair is dyed blonde because bleached hair is like culturally a sign of delinquency in Japan. Oh, that's why Kinman's hair was blonde in his younger flashbacks.
yeah.
Yeah, because he was kind of a delinquent. It's like a quickie way to show that a character is a punk kid. So his hair is most likely naturally black. Yes. Got it. Thanks for pointing that out.
Yeah.
I read that when it first came in, and that's how I knew watching the vids. So, Kato Pack. Okay, you have to take this one. You have to, especially on YouTube.
Way.
Guys, you have to see how Heather reads Kato.
There is
Kato's-
no way I'm taking the
Got
first
to.
Kato Pack.
Just everyone lives to watch you read Kato's.
No, it's not happening.
They want to hear you read it, babe. It's hilarious when you read it. Come on.
Nope.
No, and this one's not that hard.
Go ahead.
Gertrude, one. Some of my favorite stretch of episodes going back to the 3-parter. Jace is right. WANO ARC is no bore zone. When you're first introduced to Odin and he's fighting that boar, I was like, this is really boring, isn't it, Heather? Dad jokes left and right.
Yes.
Anyway,
we have lots of those on our channel.
and yeah, the animation is not done leveling up. Zah! Cheers, folks. P.S. Please, H was thanking of the great wave of Kanagawa, Nagwa, by Hokusai, and by Boyle, Odin eating Odin. Ooh, out of the grave is his boy. Jace, gnarly but radical. G, last meal-ish in Jace. They lived in the belly of the beast. Utsuru, Swan's a champ. Denjiro and Sabu have different voice actors. H, Denjiro being Mr. 3. Jace, Sickness, Sanachi, Degazaru.
Okay, listen. First of all, we got to go back on this comment.
Right, because do you want to explain some of it?
No.
Oh,
no. If you don't know Kato Pack, sorry. That's just how he speaks, and it's quite funny.
It's
some
good lingo.
I was going to talk about, because let's have a really quick discussion here, is how beautiful WANO is, and the art was definitely, I remember I looked up the artist too. So one of our Nakama Lucia recommended a video that a professor actually did a whole video on the first 2 acts of WANO, and I found it fascinating. And so the art was all drawn from the 17th century artist Otukuri. What did I say it was? This one.
What's his name?
It's a style of art. Yuki-ori.
It has the pronunciation.
Yeah, like that's where Kinoman's wife came from, the waves, all of that. It's just so incredibly fascinating how much Oda did take from the Japanese culture in this arc. And that's what that comment's about. So, keep going.
All right, Dylan Drzeski said, one of the coolest backstories has arrived. Sit back, relax, and get to know my guy, Odin.
Aww.
You're in for a treat.
Which we'll get to.
Dylan, you are not lying.
We will get to, because stay tuned for the rest of the comments, because we have a lot to discuss about Odin.
Yeah, we got a lot to say. So, Adam V, it's so awesome thinking about it. We got to the king of the pirates, Whitebeard, Shanks, Buggy, and a member of the clan that made the poneglyphs. So much peak.
Right?
So much peak. I was not ready for it.
A member of the clan that made the poneglyphs. Yeah. What?
All right.
Is happening?
Keverb, can't wait till you get to episode 1015. Easily my top 3 One Piece episodes and the perfect example of why I love One Piece so much. So if you guys are feeling like these episodes are going by too quickly, I don't think anyone could complain if y'all do more 3-parters with us wink and a smile.
Speaking of 1015, we have a gift from one of our Nakama once we get
DVD.
Once we get to 1015. No, not DVD.
Those are from. I think those are from David.
No, they're Eric.
Nez.
I'm pretty sure.
Nez vids. We have to check, guys. We get incredible gifts from our Nakama, and it's so sweet. And some of them we can't even open until.
David Raymer.
David Raymer.
We were wrong on both.
David Dupree. David Raymer, we got your gifts. Yeah. Wait, so sorry, David. And David comments all the time. So There's
one for each of us. So
I knew it was a David, though.
Happening?
So I'm glad we clarified that.
There's a big something coming at 10:15. Is all I'm saying.
I would have been so down for an impromptu 3-parter.
So a lot of times over on our Patreon we do 3-parters, but you see that on YouTube.
Sometimes we'll
break them down.
They're way late, but we do it thanks to our
we are about 6 weeks ahead on YouTube.
Our mods put our 3-parters together. Sergio Moreno said, I'm so happy you both finally caught up to the episodes about Odin's life. And then Zoro Joro said, Kayoshiro is the shrimp hairdo guy.
That's right. See, I don't know much about him, but I know he's protective of Hiroi, so I know that he's going to be coming back into the into it somehow.
Okay,
some way.
So DVD changed his name back. Yup, that's not a hat Odin is wearing. That's his actual hair. LOL. The Chad of Wano. I wonder who's the bigger Chad, Odin or Senior Pink. At 4851, the Queen of Assumption strikes again. That would be you.
He calls me the Queen of Assumption.
And then Shane Burns said, shh. And then Adam V said, I can't wait for those.
No, we're moving on. Let's move on. Okay.
Adam V said,
just move on for the comments.
I am. I moved on.
Oh, I thought you, no.
No, I didn't open those up. I just kept on going.
How ironic is that it's Adam V down there? And I was like, don't read it. And you started reading it. Okay.
Now you take over. You take some. Because everybody's hearing me read. And I'll have to read. We got a lot more. So you go.
I can't wait for those other drops. You're going to enjoy both of those series. Space Dandy. Oh, because we have Space Dandy coming.
We do. From Adam V.
Can be a tough pill at first, but it's one of my favorite all-around stories and messages in the medium. I'm so grateful for you guys checking it out, and the Blu-ray I sent you has the director cut with commentary. It is one of the most undersung series, and my personal takeaway has about love and self-love, but the beauty is it's up to so many interpretations.
Adam V, I'm going to let you know a little secret. Last weekend, we almost sat down and binge watched it, and we were going to do a special drop on Sunday with it so everybody could see it. So hold tight. It's going to come out of nowhere. That in the one that Storyteller sent us. Dororo. Because that was really good too. We started that. So you guys know we started Space Dandy and Dororo. All right.
Pegasus Dragon. These episodes are cooking. Having you freaking out. Wait, what happened to the Sunny? The bridges joining? Oh my God, I forgot about that. And Sabo? I've been
There's so much going on, guys.
Odin. backstory. The bridges joining each land on Wano to each other destroyed, and then back to Kin and the group, and then we get Odin's backstory. That's just wow. There's just such awesome episodes, and oh my God, a young Orochi. Ugh, doesn't he just give you the warm fuzzies? Such a nice, kind servant. Stares. I can't wait for the 3-parter so badly. James McGee, if you hear the words namida in the middle, it usually means tears.
Ooh.
And then Adam V, Viva Namida.
Is that tears, live for tears? Maybe?
Viva Namida.
Sounds like Viva Namida. Sounds like live for tears.
And then Mohammed, my advice would have fun with the theories. Go all out. Honestly, these flashbacks started 41 years ago, so you have a lot of scope to go wild and have fun guessing future plot points. Oh, and don't worry about forgetting things from past episodes and character names. Thank you, I appreciate it. It's a fact that most of us watch week to week. After a 20-minute episode, we have all 7 days to digest the info, ponder on what happened. Next, it's not a luxury you have when you're binge watching. All of that info dump in one go. You're bound to forget things. It's why we are here in the comment section.
And that's what we appreciate about our comment section. Muhammad nailed it, guys. So like we're moving at a fast pace. We don't have time. Like you guys had time each episode. Now when we catch up, we'll have plenty of time to talk about stuff from the past, and we'll know it inside and out, and we'll be talking about it week to week with you guys. Which is gonna be so great because our knowledge is gonna I feel like expand even more. So yeah. So I agree. Keep that in mind, guys, when we're watching.
Hold on.
Lulu's one.
So Lulu says, I love Prasad's comment. That's amazing. Yeah. I felt really strongly about and the way Oda approaches gender identity, and O-Piece is incredible. What? It
was a great comment remember Prasad got into he broke it down. I said he's like a doctor. And he's so educated and broke it down into how Oda had.
And he actually is getting his second doctor.
Yeah. Well, I think he was joking about some of it. Like he was throwing jokes in there for us. So. Which is Prasad doesn't joke a lot.
Yeah,
but
he was. That one was a joke because of him getting it.
He was like, I'm going to give you my.
But he does have his doctorate, and he said he was getting it again in Luffy.
I agree. Lucia, I agree 100% with you.
No, it's funny. Okay.
Lucia is very intelligent as well, guys. For those of you who aren't familiar with the
all
squad.
of our Nakama.
Absolutely.
Tomato Tamata. You all are amazing. Okay.
I didn't say amazing. I said intelligent.
Amazing. Creators. Dreamers.
Pretty much everything. Like if you name anything.
I think if One Piece sits with you the way it does with us in our community, then you have to think like-minded.
And I would say pretty much any positive thing you have to say fits all of our Nakama.
Yeah.
All positive. Like, seriously. All right, Lucia.
Lulu-chan. Mine would be, in no particular order, Luffy, Shanks, Garp, Mihawk, Law, Boa, Perona, Robin, Koala, Sabo. I'm sure I'm forgetting someone or more than many. LOL. Backstory I want to know and that we have not seen yet is definitely Shanks.
Good call.
Oh, none of them have seen it.
Good call, Lucia.
None of you guys have seen.
See, we didn't say anything because we're not sure. We don't know yet what we're dealing with.
See, when I wear my glasses, it sits on my nose and makes my nose stuffy.
Guys, it's Heather's breathing, not mine. And remember, she broke her nose during a rough time. So bear with her. She doesn't mean to breathe into the mic. You're doing much better, by the way.
It depends if I cry.
Yeah.
Okay.
If she cries, yes, then she does.
Blue said, here comes an amazing flashback. Storyteller said, waited to watch this with Jayden because Odin's backstory is the one he didn't see and regrets missing it. Oh.
And Jayden's been watching along with us. So
he knows the gist of what happens, but not the detail. I kept telling him, you got to watch to find out. So he's glad he gets to see it. So that he watched it with us for the first time.
So yeah, and then Jayden, I know you put a comment.
Nakama.
He's our youngest Nakama I think we have, but Storyteller and Jayden watched it together, and they just left a comment on the latest one that we'll get to at the end of all of this because we're going to read Monday's comments today for you guys so you have it early so we can get right on to the reaction. Okay.
And then Buns for Life said, hee, I wasn't bored. The two dancer brothers were Izu and Kiki Unjo, younger being Kiku. That's Kiku. So the question is, what happened to the older brother?
Yeah, the older brother ended up going with Whitebeard.
Yeah, the older brother.
So I think we figured that out, right, Buns? Buns won.
Yeah, and he became No, I want to keep saying he became Ivanko's assistant, but that's not who he is.
That's not.
Okay. Briz, Will, 962, 963.
Coming soon. That was when we were dealing with the weather and stuff.
And
last but not least on this one, Cheddar Slammer.
My top 10 characters in no particular order are Choppy, Luffy, Jimbei, Big Mom, Wiper. Choppy? Is that what I said?
Chopper.
Chopper, Wiper, Fujitoro, Hirilu.
Wiper? Who's Wiper? Oh, Wiper.
Whitebeard, VV Whitebeard. Wiper is the isn't he the guy
Fujitoro.
with the that's a bad guy.
Wiper is? Why can I not think of who?
Oh no, Wiper is the guy from Skypia.
That's what I was about to say. Skypia with the things on his. Yeah. Okay, that's a throwback right there.
Right?
Cheddar, man, that's a good call.
I couldn't think of
forgot
that
all
arc.
about it.
Then the characters whose backstory I want to see the most is Fujitora's.
Oh, good
He
call.
said at the end of Dressrosa that he cut out his own eyes because of what he saw. It just makes me want to know more about him. Why he
that's
did
a
that.
good one. That would be a movie.
Yeah.
That would be a standalone One Piece movie I would watch if it was his backstory. Good call.
All right, so now we're moving on
to 62 and 962 and 963. So we're jumping.
We just read.
No, we did 9.
We were in 960, 61. Is that what we just read? Okay.
Yep.
So now we're moving on to what?
Now we're going to 61, 62 and 63. Okay. Because then we have a 3-parter.
We got lots.
Okay, and we'll try and fly through these
guys.
Let's
fly through them as fast as we can. Ready, set, who's there now?
Storyteller. That's why I said Storyteller was making her move now. First, Lone Courier, LC21 comes in with the second. Knickknacks, third. Man, you guys are fast. David Raymer, whose gift we're going to open on 10/15. Love you,
We're
David.
not forgetting that.
Love you, David. We will not forget the gift that's sitting. It's been sitting here all Christmas. Our kids are trying to open it. We're like, leave it alone.
I gotta take my glasses off.
King I was not prepared. DVD said, blur it out on YouTube and go on Patreon to see in full. You might as well start OnlyFans. LOL. I'm kidding. Yes, so we were talking about elderly fans, guys. If we hit 1 million subscribers on YouTube, we're gonna do the 1,000,000th episode naked and just put like Mihawk.
1,000,000th episode.
1 million subscribers.
Yeah.
So yeah, not the 1,000,000 subscribers. If we hit 1 million subscribers, we're gonna put One Piece characters over our naked bodies and do a comical.
Jason's gonna do Odin's dance
and I'll do Odin's dance. Literally, if we hit 1 million subscribers, if you can get us to 1 million subscribers, you guys will have it. We will make it eligible for YouTube, and we will give it to you just to celebrate all of you because that's how excited we would be.
Odin,
and we know that that's a really uphill long shot, so that's why we went there with it.
No, it's not.
Well, we could do it if people could get there, and it would be funny. But that's what David's talking about right here. DVD's talking about that because we talked about it. Shitty Cook got 7. Lone Courier said, who got second? I already had Patreon open. That's how fast everybody is coming in.
Yeah, it's awesome.
Samuel Romeo said, you should do 964 to 966. You're going to love it. All in all, this is one of the best backstories ever. We ended up doing that.
Yeah.
Adam V said, Heather had the biggest smile, and isn't that what One Piece is all about?
Hell yeah, it
at
is.
37:44.
Yeah.
It absolutely is, Adam B. It's so much more than that. When you're thinking about it at night, when you're going to sleep or you wake up thinking about it, you know it's making an impact on your life.
Yeah.
Kato Pack said, Nueve Mente. Love you, Kato. E.G. Ingregious Grievous said, in early Japan, if you bleach your hair blonde, you are considered a hooligan. So Kinemon has portrayed in One Piece as a hooligan criminal, and now you can see him with his natural black hair color after meeting Odin as an honorable retainer that is not bleached and is signified he has grown up and from his hooligan ways so he can be a respected retainer for Odin. If you ever watch the other big 3, Naruto, we cannot wait to get to Naruto, One Piece, and Bleach. You will know why the name Bleach is significant in the Bleach anime. Guys, we're actually thinking of Naruto and Bleach next, those two. We know that because we've done such a long haul with One Piece, and we know you guys wanted us to wait to get to the end. Our kids are begging us for Naruto. They're actually more excited, I think, than anyone because we never watched it, and they watched all of it, and they're excited. They said they'll actually start watching our reactions if we do One Piece. So, I mean Naruto. So, all right, here we go. You will know why the name Bleach is significant in the Bleach anime. Please watch old school anime. When I was a kid, 35 years ago, great teacher Onizuka. So,
Moses says, I refuse to believe that was 35 years ago. So
Right.
I have no idea what you're talking about, but I know that feeling.
We both are with you when you say 35 years
Yeah.
ago. We're like, no way, was it 35 years
Yeah.
ago? All right. And then EG said, yes, you have seen Okiku's brother during the Marineford arc. The white-beard pirate samurai with pistols.
Yeah.
Yep. I think I got that. I guess that way.
Yeah.
Muhammad said, after some of the other heavy hitters, well, because you were getting a lot. You were guessing a lot, but I was getting a few in there too. So Marco, Jozu, etc. Izo was one of my more prominently featured Whitebeard members during the Marineford War. Good catch by Jason. And that was
Izo.
Yeah, so I did get that. Muhammad pointed that out. Appreciate that, Muhammad, because no one noticed but you. No, I think EG got it, but I noticed it too. Dylan Drozeski said, my favorite thing about Odin is that when he sees something that is clearly a threat, he doesn't have some speech about how he has to save his country or friends. He's already sprung into action. He sees pirates and maybe a way off Wano and doesn't even think about it twice. Just, oh, they're strong. Let me see what they've got.
That's just Odin.
I know. And you know what, though? The trouble I had, like I was fighting the inner turmoil with myself is why Odin didn't react sooner when they threatened everybody. And I could feel that Eiichiro needed that 5 years when he lied to Odin. You don't trust the snake, that he was literally lying to him. And
no, but that shows you Odin's character.
They showed you Odin is very trusting. Yeah. Remember, he trusted him when he lent him money to pay him back, and he never paid him back. So it was also showing you Odin's trust that he had in people that let him down. So, all right. Anyway, guys, we could definitely have a conversation with that. Moza at 4825. That quote was used in the breathtaking world of One Piece.
Oh, good call, Moza.
I'm gonna have to like double into that now.
We can't watch that again.
PDH1
until a long time.
Yeah, we're going to though, right? We're gonna do it again, guys. How epic is Odin's backstory? Finally meeting Odin's samurai, then how he won Curry, rebuild it, then meet Cat, Dog Viper, and Storm, then Kawamatsu, and then Odin. Mind blowing. PDA.
I can't wait for you guys to see us do it.
I know.
React to it.
Sergio Moreno. Odin's backstory is just amazing. I love it. The scene of Odin and Whitebeard was insane. Sergio Moreno then said, last but not least on this one, we definitely need more people like Odin. I loved what he said at 2624, and it's something similar to what he said on episode 909 when Dogstorm told him that the crew, how him and the Cat Viper were outcasts, but Odin saved them both from being killed and being discriminated against.
Yeah.
Here I said killed.
Killed. Yeah,
Saved
but
them
he
from
didn't
being
discriminate
killed.
against anything, anyone. He was just an incredible character.
Oh my god.
Definitely has Luffy's like spontaneity, his tenaciousness.
They feel
whatever.
all related.
Yeah,
like Luffy,
too.
Whitebeard, and Goldie
There's
all
some-
feel like they're related.
There's some also really good comments coming up about all the different fruits that these people have in this arc that have now been people in newer arcs that are actually helping Luffy get. I mean, it's just wild.
Yeah.
Like the bear fruit.
All right, we got a lot.
Okay,
we got a three-parter to move on to. You take
Nick,
it. Okay.
Buns for Life said 3-parter. This is a 3-parter from 960.
I just said 964 to 966.
Okay. Dylan got third. Kenshin said, hiya, yes, late, but a day's a date.
But a date's a date.
A date's a
late,
date.
but a date's a date.
Yeah, we were late on this one this week because we had a lot going on.
They still got a trophy. I give like the top 5
Kenshin was
to
late.
7 a trophy too, even if you don't get the first 3 medals. So.
Moses said these episodes are fire. Shitty could say 6. Adam V said lucky 7. And then Victoria T said Momo and Hiyori basically growing up on the ships of the top 2 most iconic pirate crews of all time. How wild.
It was.
Roger Pirates and Whitebeard Pirates.
No big deal.
And Reggie said, and Momo went on a journey in the future Pirate King ship too with Luffy.
Yeah. Man.
It's neat. What a cool.
Such good writing. Oda.
Like puzzle piece that you just like comes together in the middle of the night when you're sleeping. Okay, Victoria T said, Garb is just Ace's adoptive grandpa.
Okay. Victoria T Swan! I get it because I was bringing that up. I was like, is Garp Isn't Garp's like maybe?
Yeah, there's nothing that
I was like,
applies if
maybe
they're
he's the father, and
related,
they're
so,
clarifying that. Yeah.
All right, I'll move on. Moses said a while after Ace joined Whitebeard's crew, he was nominated to be the commander of the 2nd Division, which was Odin's division. Huh. Oh, wait, a while after Ace joined, he was nominated to be commander.
A while.
Oh,
Like
so
a while after Ace.
took over Odin's position.
Joined
Ace
Whitebeard.
did.
No. Yeah, a while after Ace. Yeah, Ace joined
Yeah.
Whitebeard's crew and became that 2nd member.
Wow. What a cool, see what I mean? That's where you wake up in the middle of the night and you're like, oh shit,
Which
Odin.
was Odin's division. Crazy.
Kato Pag said, Nuevo Mente again.
Nueve mente.
Zoro Joro, 93.
Joro.
She and Bon Clay's fruit before Bon Chan. Right? Okay, that's what
Yeah.
we're talking about. She
had
Bon Clay's fruit before Bon Chan.
Yep.
Before Bon Chan had it.
Figured that.
Yeah.
We figured that one out. But good
And
call,
then,
Zoro, because if we didn't,
the other
then you
guy
would have
had
helped us.
the
Ben Kai.
bear fruit, or the barrier fruit, and what's his name? What's the guy's name that has the barrier fruit?
Oh, Bart.
Bart.
So I was just
Bartholomew.
excited Ben Kai's back.
Ben Kai.
Ben Kai, we love
Look,
seeing you
Ben
comment.
Kai's thing
Love
is
you, Ben.
the
BK.
ocean.
Uh-huh.
I love it.
Love you,
Okay,
BK.
Roger and Dragon aren't brothers, so Garp isn't the father of Roger. Garp is 4 years older than Roger. Roger gave Ace to Garp because he trusted him, and so Garp isn't Ace's real grandfather.
Isn't, yeah.
Kato Pack said, as soon as I seen these tentacles on Karma's head, I remembered his eye from Paramount War trying to save Ace. Love when we get to see this side-ish like that. And of course, Izo, who also debuted during Paramount, he's trying to write normal, isn't he? Paramount
Just
War.
keeping it
and
simple
tied
for
to
us so we
WANO
understand
since
it.
then. Cheers.
Now,
folks.
cheers, folks. P.S.
P.S. Please. Rayleigh is with Roger, so wouldn't be there, Jace. And yep, pay-per-view mania just beginning, too, with a battle royale. Shh. They mentioned it. Odin riding with Whitebeard and Roger back at Zoe and Dogstorm, Cat Viper.
And no
I
back.
also thought Blackbeard could be Luffy's dad for that one episode.
Thank you, Kato. Thank you, Kato. At least you feel me like someone was feeling. I'm feeling you. You know, you
Oh,
can't tell me
God.
that some people didn't feel that way. Like maybe, like you're almost hoping for it. You're like maybe there's something going on. And then H. Sanucci de Gazzaro.
No, but he's talking about when I thought Blackbeard could be Luffy's dad.
Oh, I thought he was talking about when I said Garp.
No.
He's talking about when you went.
He's sticking up for me.
So you gotta call that out. That's
Yeah.
no, I take back what I
No.
I take back what I said.
He
Kato.
said, no, Bap, I also thought Blackbeard could be Luffy's dad. I'm not the only one.
They did set it up in that scene where Teach was sitting next to him. Like, was there some kind of tie together?
Yeah.
But they did let you know Teach was a badass in that scene.
Yeah,
too.
they did.
So Black.
Yeah, but I always thought that Luffy's dad,
but that
Luffy's dad's not going to be evil.
everybody
That's just
had
not
funny.
happening.
Everybody had fun with that. I said had a funny.
Had a funny.
They had fun with that. Okay, Muhammad.
You may have not noticed, but on these episodes, you also get to witness the original Roger Pirates version of the Monster Trio. Oda Soto writing be damned. I spent all night writing
Complicated formulas
on chalkboards to figure this out with the pinned down identities of the OG Monster Trio.
Nice, Muhammad.
Okay.
That's cool.
So hold Goldie Rogers gold, Silver Raleigh silver, Scopper Gobbin.
Scooper Gavin.
Scooper Gobbin is copper. FYI, Scooper Gobbin is the dude that fights with the two axes.
Oh.
Hold on.
Okay, so wow, that was a deep dive, Muhammad.
Yeah,
that's a good call because
interesting.
now it's going to make me pay attention more as I see these, like as I see that. Hold on. All right, Are you looking him up?
Yeah,
All
keep
right,
reading.
DVD said, "Yup, clone fruit. She was the original owner before Bon Chan. Laughed my ass off. Odin got one-shotted by Roger. I know he put him. That was crazy. That's why I wanted Odin to, if he had Roger with him to fight Orochi.
I just needed to
Whitebeard.
skip.
Yeah, I knew he was. He's part of the crew. He's part of
Left
Whitebeard's
hand
crew.
of the pirates.
Mhm.
Cool.
I'm
That's
gonna call
neat.
it now. The reason no one has ever got to Laugh Tale is because it's not an island at all. I bet it's
So it's
the moon, and we're the 4 poneglyphs met, there's some giant knock-up stream that can blast them to the moon. Yeah, remember Anil was trying to get the golden powered guy. Like,
Oh,
yeah, I
what?
thought that's a deep dive.
pretty cool.
Now you're going off of like basically because of like the whole poneglyphs meeting, like kind of representing the Sumerian tablets and emerald tablets, and possibly being like more of.
Why
like
can't it be the sun?
It could be like an outer space type of thing, and that's why the poneglyphs lead to that.
Yeah.
But I feel you. Good call, DeVan.
Yeah.
James McGee said for the YouTube version, instead of the all right, going back to the naked scenes, guys. For the YouTube version, instead of blurred, you can put faces of Mihawk for Jason and Nami or whatever female character for Heather.
I think I would do Boa.
Or Boa.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I'd have to do Boa Hancock.
That'd be funny. Or like 3 of your favorite characters. Girl character. Vivi down there, Verona, and like Boa. Like, you know what I mean?
I could do Verona.
I could do like Ace. Wait, I don't have to blur my.
Oh my
I'm
God.
like blurring myself. I only have to put one right down there. Yeah. It's gonna have to be very big though, like one of the bigger characters. Like, I'm just totally. Kidding.
Hey, I know who you could put there. Kuma.
Guys, I'm totally joking.
You could put Kuma down there with the Bible.
Yeah. Kuma holding his Bible down there. That's a good. That might be.
That might have to be the one.
Or it could
babe.
be Fujitora because he's mine.
Oh my God, that's
like
funny.
My eyes we could have some fun with that, guys. All right. Anyway, let's get back on track, guys.
Okay. James McGee said blue-footed booby. Blue-footed booby.
Bobby. Booby.
That says booby.
Blue-footed booby.
Okay, LC21, one of my favorite backstories of the whole series.
Okay.
More WB, Roger, and their crew. For the Giants, you guys were thinking of Broggy and Dory and the giant pirate co-captains from Little Garden. Now, you may not remember, but Usopp met 2 other giants at Enies Lobby who used to be, of course I remember, part of the giant pirates. The Navy lied about jailing them for 50 years and trading freedom for service until Usopp told them they were free. About that lady who helped Orochi, she actually had Bon Clay's fruit, hence why she could shapeshift, and after she dies, Bon Clay got it at some point. Much love to everyone. Prepare for the freeze if you haven't.
Thank you. We're preparing. We're going through the freeze right now.
Okay.
Much love to everyone. Yeah, okay, you got that. All right.
Oh,
love you.
Okay,
LC.
this one's a long one. Do we want to read them all or do we want to skim them?
No, we'll skim it as much as you need to because this one's going up for everybody. So
okay.
Yeah, but skim it as much as you can.
Pegasus Dragon
PDA Swan.
You're so much better at that than me. Okay, you can never ramble too much for me. I love it. I love the talk chats
Pegasus
at the start, middle, and the end. I knew as soon as we got to Wano which episodes would hook you and grab your attention and have you saying, oh my God, out loud. But especially I was excited for the both of you to get to the Odin's backstory. I think all of this, us ever thought that was Odin's backstory. We'd get Whitebeard versus Odin, Odin versus Roger, then the piece de resistance of Whitebeard versus Roger, and why we see a small glimpse of both their powers coming together for a big boom.
Crazy.
Curse the animators turning the camera away from their fight. Just so good, and just to see their hockey and Roger's one shot on Odin, like
I know that was crazy.
Yeah, crazy. He smiles and laughs like Luffy. It's not even funny. I can see Zoro and Sanji standing there ready to take someone on, and Luffy smiling and laughing, running by saying, "Nope, he's mine." Right?
Yeah.
Now you're starting to see Orochi for who he is.
Yes, how evil he really is.
I can't say anything due to being rude, but you could tell from the start, Yasui had his sus radar on since he entered his service, and when he disappeared and showed up again at Shogun's palace. Ooh, seeing their plotting, knowing that his grandfather was just as evil, plotted so many possible murders and deaths and fail. To have the whole family stunned and then have the woman again manipulate him into it's not my grandfather's fault, it's a baby's fault at the time for being born.
Right. Pull it on the other one. Pull the other. Sorry, I'm reading it too. I'm like, that was so disgusting. It's just, they're just despicable characters. Yeah. There's so many details, so much info in this backstory to explain so much. Apologies for the long comment.
Well, we read the whole thing.
And we end up reading the whole thing, PDA.
Yeah.
All right. Lucius won.
Garp and Goldie Roger were not the exact same age, but they were contemporaries born within a year or two of each other. So Garp cannot be Roger's father.
Right.
Yeah. Imagine how happy the fan base was when these episodes aired, finally seeing Roger and Whitebeard's backstory after 22 years of watching One Piece.
You guys must have been so hyped. And
Holy
we're
shit,
2 years.
Does that put this into perspective?
Well, look, that's what everybody's like. We're 2 years in and have everything. We're almost caught up of their experience over like so many years. Yeah, guys, we're just honored. Seriously, Knickknacks.
If mentions it briefly during Water 7, but nobody can have more than one devil fruit. Right. Mm-hmm. If anyone has a devil fruit, tries to eat another, they die. That's why Blackbeard being able to have both is such a mystery. Love hearing your guys' theories, though. Pretty soon we'll be able to share theories together.
I know.
I cannot wait till we can share these together.
And we can talk.
Yeah. I'm also a little hesitant because I'm like, YouTube hasn't seen any of what we're talking about right now. But the fun thing is you know where we're at now, so you can start discussing more with us on YouTube as well. So
I feel like when we catch up with you guys, it'll be like reunited, and it feels so good.
Yeah, but then I can research and I can actually look stuff up.
No one has to. Anybody can speak freely to us,
and
they don't have to worry about spoiling anything because everybody has theories. We're all going to be just kind of pitching theories off of each other. So, and they can teach us and tell us things throughout the whole thing that bring us back. So.
Yeah.
All right. Samuel Romeo. Hey, Samuel.
DeVan. I don't know if you picked that up, but we still didn't know what Roger's dream is. All we know is a child fantasy based on Whitebeard's reaction. The part where Roger was talking to Whitebeard and Odin, but you couldn't hear him speak, just saw his lips moving, is where he says what his dream is, but we, the audience, don't know. The manga, in my opinion, made it clear. Oh, so I got the impression that he told him he was dying, and that's why he wanted to take Odin.
I think that's what we were thinking.
Yeah.
And that's interesting, too, that you're, Great, though. I love it when you comment, Samuel.
Yeah.
It's been a minute.
So that's where you guys can clarify what we were thinking, what we saw wrong.
People can add their opinions.
Someone else. Spawn Clay's clone fruit makes an entrance. That's appearance. Yes, it does.
And then SE said,
this flashback is such a great treat. One of the best.
And then Sergio Moreno.
Gold Roger sending Odin flying was one of those things, but Gold Roger colliding with Whitebeard and releasing a huge amount of hockey was just awesome. I lost it in that episode.
That was really cool. Really cool. And on YouTube, you haven't seen it yet. It's coming to YouTube, but on Patreon, we've seen it, and they've seen us react to it. So.
Sergio Moreno, just seeing... my nose is getting stuffy.
Sergio.
Sorry. Just seeing Blackbeard and Orochi in the past still makes me sick.
Ugh.
Yeah, Reggie says they're just vile through and through. Sergi's like, agree, mostly Orochi for me, but that's my opinion. Okay, so next, do we have another one?
I think we have that now. We're caught up to Mondays, guys. Let me just double check. So you're in calendar.
2 more, 3 more.
Because I think we answered those other ones. Well, I think we only have 1 more because the other ones, right? Let me see. Okay. Well, we're on 967 and 968, right?
Yeah. So do we have 1 more?
I think, because we did 69 and 70 on catching up to normal shows. So we have 1 more, and then we're reading Mondays.
Okay. So you take these.
968. Okay.
So we have 2 more comment sections to read. Bear with us, guys, because
I think we should just read this one, and then on Monday's edition, just give them the comments.
No, because I want this to be because it's the end of it. We're going to finish it.
Okay. All right, here we go, guys. We're going to fly through these. Nick came in out of nowhere and got first. Nick's back. Moses said, yo, David Raymer was 3rd. Kenshin was 4th. Adam B was 5th. Shitty Cook was 6th. Nesvid said, I'm here watching you guys, not realizing I haven't even commented. LOL. God knows I could have been first.
Hey.
And not even noticed. LMAO. Hope you're staying warm, Nez. And I hope your guys are I know you're in New York dealing with the weather. Oh, that snowstorm was something, that's for sure. I had to shovel 3 buildings and I ended up working my 8 to 4 shift. After work, I had to take care of another building, and then I had to commute towards my place to take care of my building, and then headed back downtown to work overnight. Yes, guys, Eric Nez is in New York, and they got hit with crazy snow. We got pictures from our niece view. It was crazy.
And he still made it back to watch Patreon.
Still commented, watched our reaction, and shoveled 3 buildings and stuff. Man, Nez, you are.
That is called a Nakama.
that is called. Nez ate some kind of fruit on that one, man.
Right?
That's some good. What devil fruit did you eat, Nez?
That's exactly what this is.
Moses said,
a safe space to go home to after you had a long ass cold day.
Moses said, Roger, not only did he touch the straw hat, it's implied that it was his. We saw that in Rayleigh's flashback in Sabadi. Yeah, remember Roger, we ended up realizing that Roger supposedly gave it to Shanks. Roger said when he was referring to Joy Boy, how could you leave this stupendous treasure when referring to the One Piece, thus implying Joy Boy left that One Piece.
Mm.
Okay, and then
Joy Boy, we keep hearing that name.
Danny,
it's like,
yeah,
it's interesting.
And then Danny 3023, welcome Danny 3023. I believe this might be one of your first comments.
Hey, no, I think I've heard Danny.
Really? Maybe they changed their handle? I don't know. This is kind of my first one feeling like I'm reading it. In my early 20s, watching y'all, I don't know if I'm the first, but it's a blessing to watch y'all.
Oh,
see, I think this is Danny, love you. I appreciate you saying that.
Me too. And it's a blessing to have you with us.
Absolutely.
Honestly.
Seriously. What a great comment. You just awesome. All right, Omar said the Straw Hat was originally Roger's. He passed it on to Shanks and then passed it on to Luffy. Yeah. Thank you, Omar. I think, Omar, you don't comment all the time either. So, appreciate
they said it was
comment.
Roger's back, in Water 7, was it?
Yeah. Okay, sorry. Kicking the screen and everything. Kato Pack said, Rayleigh had mentioned back in Sabadi that the Navy didn't catch Roger. Roger turned himself in because he knew he was sick. And when Brooke joined the Straw Hats during Thriller Bark and sang Bink's Saki during the banquet, even Robin and Luffy and Lola recognized the song as a classic. Okay, I forgot that, guys. That's all. That's on me. I just right away give Brooks the song because Brooks was the one.
It feels, and I also have it on my phone,
and
it feels
it's
like
our
it's Brooks' theme
and we
song.
feel like it's Brooks' thing. So we're always like, yo, ho, ho, ho,
Yeah.
in Brooks' voice too. So anyway, then
I can understand why that was confusing.
Luffy mentioned Shanks' crew would sing it, and Brooks says that all the pirates would sing it. Now seeing Roger and Nem play it, coolio. Cheers, folks. P.S. Please love when Odin and the fam land in Wano. Hayuri is laughing and reaching for Kawamatsu on sight. And Pedro's turn to help definitely came. Glorious Roger putting on a strong face for the crew, and even though he bucked up, and Ye Whitebeard endorsed Roger, Buggy and Shanks for their Halloween is bodacious. Raftel becoming Laughtail is G too. And H thinking of Yasui is Otoko's dad that they publicly executed, not Orochi for the evil shogun. Kappa Papa. De Gazaru. If you know Kato,
if you know, you know.
Lingo, you know. So, all right. Zoro93 said, back when we first met Brooke, Luffy says Shanks used to play this song.
Yeah, when we first met Brooke, he knew the song. He recognized it when he pulled up on it.
When I heard the song, I'm like, how are they playing Brooks' song? That's all, because like I said, I insinuated it was Brooks' song. Reggie said, at this point, you guys need to rewatch your reactions because so many new info coming out and old info is resurfacing. LOL. It makes sense you guys are forgetting lots of little things because of how fast we're moving. And all right, Chetta said, yes, they're always bad with names, but I think they know who they're talking about. But always say the wrong name of the person. It's even more complicated now when you got some really strong Japanese sounding names. Yes, but we're learning, and that's what we have you guys for, because you guys always look out for us. So, all right.
I will admit, I am not good with names.
But we're trying.
But I am good with faces.
That's okay. You always try.
Yeah.
And then instead of not trying.
I'm great at many things.
E.G. Grievous. Yes, you are. Damn, I want to know what the One Piece really is and why did Joy Boy leave it for Rogers to find on Laughtail? Why were the Roger crew laughing so much at the end? What's so funny? I want to know what happened 800 years ago. I wish Oda does a prequel to One Piece showing us what happened in the past. I would watch an anime about Joy Boy, whoever the hell he is. Ooh, EG is coming in strong.
That's
Nick
a pretty cool.
I bet we will get
comment.
a Void Century Joy Boy flashback. I bet so when we catch up with everybody, these are really going to make sense.
Yeah.
These comments. Flashback into the series just because it is so much to cover. It will probably be the last flashback we get in the series, and even could be the size of a small arc. I'm sure then, and when we find out about what the D is all about, about the 20 kings, celestial dragons, ancestors, and who formed the world government, Joy Boy, the ancient weapons, and the devil fruits, and just everything we need to know. But yeah, Oda could definitely do a prequel series following Joy Boy in the Void Century. I always wondered, was Joy Boy alive during those whole 100 years that have him erased, and why 100 years? That the government has decided to cover up. That's literally a few generations worth of time, and it seems like the Kazuki clan of Wano and the Minks of Zou, the fishmen, the dwarves, the little people, the Dressrosa, Oars, and the giants, ancient giants of Elbath and Water 7's shipbuilders, the Shindorans, and the Gold Bell, and even the Alabastans are all key players from the 100-year void. Yo! Nick is just coming in strong on that comment. And then Reggie said, I gotta take notes.
Same. That's same.
I gotta take notes.
Yeah.
Reggie said, then Odin writing his adventure in his journal is like Oda Sensei telling the story of One Piece. And then, yeah, I definitely went to watch the spin-off of Roger's adventure.
I love that it was
so cool.
Odin's voice. Like, I love that it was his journal that we were listening to.
Yeah.
It was so, it just made his whole execution that much more powerful, you know?
Yeah.
Because we were in his thoughts.
Do you want to take one? Lucius one? Can you see Lucius?
Sure. I don't know if you caught the detail that when Luffy and the crew were in Skypia, Robin read that Odin chiseled on the side of the poneglyph about Roger, and she was shocked. Robin
probably didn't have any clue.
Remember that?
I don't though. I mean, I probably saw it and had no clue though what they were saying.
Robin has lived her entire life believing she is the only person who can read the ancient language. Remember, then she found out someone else could in Skypia. Now she starting. Wait, she's staring at proof that Roger's crew could read it too.
But listen to this last line.
Skypia.
Listen to what Lucia said.
Odin's message also confirms that Roger made it to the end of the Grand Line.
So Robin knows that, like, it confirmed that Roger made it. So that's also why she's
that's why he's king of the pirates. Everyone knows he made it.
I know, but Robin's working with somebody who's trying to get there to be the new king of the pirates. So
she's the only other one, but the king of the pirates. It's
really cool. Lucia.
Yeah. That's why Robin also knows that she knows Luffy is the king of the pirates. Okay, Lulu-chan says, also Frankie getting an invitation from Odin to join Goldie Roger's crew. How wild was that? Right? Yeah. When he was a kid. He could have been an apprentice with Shanks and Buggy. Wow. Someone else said, it's very easy to miss the detail, but I'm pretty sure when Brooke first sings Beat Sock, but then they go on to say, maybe you guys should analyze the lyrics too. Oh, yeah, that's a good one. Because it talks about pirates. Someone else, if circumstances were slightly different, Frankie might have gone with Roger and part of his crew too.
I know, that was just mind-blowing.
Yeah.
Mind-blowing. Then the DVD said 5932, the Marines never captured Roger. He turned himself in at Rayleigh. Rayleigh said that during Sabati arc, yeah. You know, but things hit so much clearer and we're watching it so fast, it's hard to like remember. Wait.
But that's again why you guys are here and why we love reading our Patreon comments. Just so you know, on YouTube, we do this before every single watch.
Yeah, we go over these notes, but like usually the notes for the last video go for this one. So we're reading all the ones though that we missed over the holidays and stuff too. Someone else said, throughout the story, we've been told that the final island is called Raftel. Some people took it as a mistranslation, that all along it should have been called Laugh-Tail. Just saying it out loud, you can hear how similar it sounds. Laugh-Tail versus Raftel. However, I think it's supposed to be mistranslated. I think it's supposed to be like that, Chinese whispers. As a word spread across the world, the accuracy of details diminished and everyone started calling it Raftel. Like instead of Laugh-Tail, the L sounds like an R, Raftel. All right, the true name of the final island is Laugh-Tail, a great name to summarize the entire story of One Piece. Something that brings you joy, makes you wonder who Joy Boy was, and it also lets you know that secret of the whole crew laughing.
Makes you wonder who Joy Boy was.
And it's called Laugh-Tail, the final piece, and they're all laughing. Think about it. It's like it kind of all ties together. All right, Prasad, you want to take this one?
I thought we read this one out loud. I actually am a
another good one.
doctor.
Yeah, so we never read this one. This came in.
Okay, so
I said, "Are you a
okay,
doc-"
guys.
I called it. I said,
Prasad
is
has
a
like
doctor."
these really crazy.
Great
I know you heard
comments.
us say that, and then he comes in and he's like, "Are you a doctor?" Jason asked him.
No, I said, I bet he. I think. He
Yeah,
is.
you actually said
I
that, and
think
so he
he-
goes,
I
"I
did.
actually am a doctor. LOL. I have a PhD in engineering, and I'm working for the National AI Agency in Japan."
That's awesome, Prasad.
What the word?
That's awesome.
FYI, hockey is actually not just a One Piece thing. It's this. Love this comment. It's an important Japanese Buddhism concept based on one's mastery of one's spirit. In Japanese, hockey primarily means ambition, aspiration, drive, or spirit. It refers to a person's willpower, vigor, or mental strength to take initiative and pursue goals. In One Piece, it is adapted to represent a supernatural force based on the spiritual energy or willpower. If you think about Armament hockey, it is something of a Shaolin monk would hone. Being able to focus your mind enough to take strikes and not feel pain. Then Conqueror's hockey makes sense. Your spirit is so strong you can overwhelm people just by your presence. Then this Ryu concept in Wano is learning how to channel this energy to different parts of your body, much like the Tai Chi concept. As kanji components,
Let me see. Where's my
ha means supremacy, hegemony, or dominance, while ki means spirit, mind, or energy. So together, ha-ki, it literally means to hold a spirit of dominance. Sorry for the TED Talk, but this is what we're doing today, so it's perfect.
It is good. I like it.
But I feel like
always
I
has
have
great
to say,
comments.
as many fans feel hockey is some random cop-out, when no, it actually is a very deep and ancient Buddhist concept in Japan. Oda is not pulling this out of his ass, ha ha ha. He is incorporating deep Japanese spiritual concepts to show that their progress towards One Piece also requires one's inner self. Think Bruce Lee and his martial arts philosophies. And that is exactly one of the number one, if not, I'd say top 5 reasons of why I love One Piece so much is what you just wrote, because I see and feel and sense all of that from Oda.
Prasad, you never cease to amaze us with your comments. You
Yeah.
have beautiful comments, but I felt every word. So just proud of you too, man. Prasad, I knew you did something like that. I could feel your energy.
Okay,
in the
so
things
wait.
that you write, so.
Here's Pegasus too, and I should have. Sorry, I didn't mean to cut you off.
No, okay,
Totally
but
just
Sergio
cut you off.
Moreno's
That
next.
was so rude. But wait. Oh, wait, I just read that one.
No, Sergio says, I was really happy at the end of 968 when Gold Roger and Roger Pirates along with Odin reached the final island, naming it too. I cannot wait for Luffy and the Straw Hats to reach it and have the same reactions like them.
Right? I can wait. I don't want it to be
PDA
over. So Oni was the fox shifter. And after I said that, I don't know if you noticed that, Pegasus, but I never called Hiroi Oni because I caught that and knew I was wrong with her name. And so she goes on to correct because I called him.
Yeah.
And then, oh my God, these episodes and the lore. Oh, can you imagine being Toki or Odin's shoes having to make these decisions? Like the song, does he stay or go? Sorry, it wasn't an easy decision for him. Makes you wonder if he feels guilt for leaving and not for staying with his wife and kids.
I'm sure.
I think he does,
He probably
which
does.
is why when he found out that they were being abused or whatnot, he just didn't even think twice about his repercussions.
Yeah.
And then he for 5 years danced in the streets. So.
Right, like for everybody to save everybody.
Trey
Sacco.
That was Roger's hat before Shanks.
Yeah. Trey, I know you don't comment often, but when you do, it's good to see you. So.
Hey, reread RJ's.
Hey, yes.
JR.
Just Rojo.
I just called you RJ.
Just Rojo Swan. Romu. All right, so now you're officially Romu Swan, so I have to stick to it. This episode was one of the moments that completely broke the internet. So much happened at once and this conspiracy theories exploded overnight. Rogers and his crew finally reached the last island, the place where the One Piece is. And instead of the shock, they laugh. Then Joy Boy gets name dropped and it's called a funny story. What's so funny about that One Piece? What the hell is it? Honestly, up until these episodes, no one cared about the One Piece, but everyone started to spiral after they saw Rogers and his crew's reaction to it. Exactly. Like, why is the One Piece something that makes you laugh so hard? Why in Laugh Island, think about it, why don't get it? We don't get it, Oda. What are you cooking? Also, since you're reacting to One Piece, you can't fully dive into theories yet, but once you catch up, it's going to blow your mind. There are endless Reddit threads, podcasts, deep dives where fans connect insane levels of detail across the story. The theory crafting is honestly one of the best parts of One Piece. Some fans go incredibly deep, pulling from Japanese folklore, Western mythology, and real-world history, then tying it all back in ways that completely change how you see certain scenes. I enjoy the One Piece way more on my second and third watch than on my first. And rewatching these episodes with you guys has made that very clear.
Wow. Well, yeah, it's like
Listen.
watching something with people too. I love to watch and talk about things, and it kind of changes your perspective all over.
Love you, Romu. With 900 plus episodes, it's impossible to catch everything the first time, but on the rewatch, especially with arc like the Rogers Pirates flashback, the callbacks and the foreshadowing hit so much harder. Lines of dialogue suddenly click and remind you of moments from hundreds of episodes earlier.
Right.
Once you're caught up, I really hope you dive into the theories and maybe even rewatch the theories or watch other reactors react to One Piece. You start noticing things you missed, and the story feels even richer. Sorry for the ramble, but it's already love. If you already love One Piece now, trust me, it only gets better the more time you spend with it. Honestly, tell your kids you guys will watch Naruto if they watch One Piece, and y'all should just rewatch the show with them. What a great idea.
What a great idea.
We are going to rewatch One Piece with them, and probably our grandchildren as well. And I think once we catch up to One Piece, obviously you guys know I think we're bringing Naruto for the reaction on the channel. So what we'll do is we probably will throw in some of those podcasts and things that we're watching with the theories onto the channel. So maybe we'll watch it and have our own theories and kind of add it to you guys so we can add our theories. So
yeah,
that'll be coming soon. That's a great idea, Romo. And Bun said, second that. Ha ha ha. I'm just excited for Naruto now. And last but not least, Cheddar Slammer said, got to remember Brooks is really old. At one point when they were talking about Roger, Brooks said, oh, I remember a rookie with that name, meaning that Roger was just starting off when Brooks was a full pirate. So Brooks wasn't Bones and stuff, he was just a real pirate musician. Okay. I do, and I kind of remember that. Like I said, like when you're caught up in the moment of WANO and everything's going on, things are flying by. It's like bullets flying by. It's like
so true. It's so true.
All right.
So I'm thinking you're right. Like because
now we'll say
this is our last episode of WANO. If you guys want to come and see those comments, pop over to our Patreon. You can join and watch the rest of our comments finishing end of WANO ARC. But thank you for listening and hanging out with us and watching us read our comments, I should say.
And we'll be all caught up. Monday's drop will have 973 and 974 comments in front of it, guys.
So is there anything you want to add, though, before we move on to the giveaway about what arc we're in, or what your thoughts are on why they were laughing? Maybe we could talk about that for a second, because what if Oda, I mean, I know one of the theories is that Oda, it's definitely an object. No matter what the One Piece is, it's an object. But I feel like that they're laughing at it because they're laughing as like all of these people in the world think that this is what the One Piece is like.
And then this is what it is.
And obviously it's not, it's this, but it still brings joy to their heart, whatever that is.
Right. So I don't know. So yeah.
So
I want to save it. I want to save it till I get caught up.
I feel like, I don't know. I feel like it might be like the book of not even the Covenant, but the arc of something that just is like, shows us that we're all connected.
Like the One Piece is something that says like, be kind, love your neighbor, be kind to each other.
It could be a book that just shows us how magical we are as individuals, or I don't know. Something in that, it just like the minute you open it, it makes everybody feel who they are.
Maybe, yeah. All right.
Okay.
We're going to go on we're moving on to the giveaways, guys. So
thanks for listening. Okay.
Here we go. The Christmas giveaway of the fundraiser from the Help Fruit. Thank you all involved. Reggie's, thank you so much for your shirts. And the prizes are going to.
So wait, we should say what that we were able to raise a certain amount of money.
But then take over. You say it because I don't want to say anything you don't want me to say. Because
Well,
we didn't discuss this. This is like live right now.
Yeah.
On camera. Go for it.
Should we say all of those things? Like, should we tell everyone?
Listen.
We didn't plan this, guys. We were supposed to do a whole video, and we haven't had the time yet. So we were like, we'll just throw it in at the end here. So
But the winners are long overdue.
The winners are long overdue, and we were able to raise a certain amount of money. And so grateful for each and every one of you that gave, and this Nakama was able to use it for Christmas or whatever they wanted. So it was it was a blessing all around.
Yeah.
So in return, we're also giving away first prize. So we're doing.
So it's kind of five, right?
Total. So the 4 of you are getting a Nakama for Life t-shirt that we don't have on, but we will put it up here so you'll know exactly what it is.
You've seen the Nakama for Life. So so 4th place, is that 4th?
No, there's just 4. It's not even 4th place. So there's
all
5
winners get the shirt too.
4 of you get a shirt.
Okay.
1 of you gets a shirt and
a year free
to see us. A year on the Legend tier.
And if our first place person doesn't claim the first, then obviously we bump it down to the second. So, and then which means somebody who came right outside of the top 5 bumps up. So make sure you guys hit us up and let us know you get your shirt or win. So in 5th place,
we want you to DM us on Patreon or Discord. If you hear your name, we'll shout out your title here as well, and that's how you can contact us to let us know so we can send you your stuff.
Yeah. So in 5th place, Zoro Joro.
We're not places.
Well, what is the top 5?
Yeah.
So
Okay.
It kind of is in their
True.
placement. So
Okay.
you get a shirt,
Okay.
and if you don't know.
Zoro Joro.
In 4th, Mohammed gets a shirt.
Mohammed.
and you get a shirt.
Oh my God,
and you get
guys,
a shirt.
This just makes my heart so happy.
Frenina gets a shirt.
Yay, Fredina.
Coming so close. Adam V.
No.
In 2nd gets a shirt. Adam V, you got a shirt coming to you.
So
Nakama
in order
for
to
life.
get a shirt, you had to donate.
Yes.
And we chose from the donation, we put all the names in a pile. And
in a random generator. And then we just generated it, the top 5. And these were the top 5 guys.
Actually,
so all winners.
Our PK did it and then told us who they were. So we had nothing to do with it.
And in 1st place.
Drum roll, please.
Joy to the world. Joy to the world. 1st place gets a t-shirt and a year free is Gary.
Gary.
Just Gary. Just Gary. It's just
Gary.
So Gary.
Doesn't comment very often, so please.
Yeah, you don't comment, but you actually won.
I feel like I recognize your title, so please just DM us.
So let us know if you've made it to the end of this video. And if not, whoever we don't hear from, we bump it in place. But guys, we want you to everybody deserves a shirt. Like everybody does, but the top 5 get your shirt, and Gary, you get a year free. So that's all.
Congratulations, everyone.
Yeah, congratulations.
And again,
thank you again, guys, for all that donated and for the help.
And we will be doing this every year at some way, shape, or form. We want our community to just get involved and
just know that we are going
love
to.
And light.
Yeah, that we're going to try and do this more often and help. So, all right, guys, if you made it this far,
thanks for sticking with us on this long. I can speak. This long video.
It was long. Some people may come back to it and watch the rest of it, but I just hope you enjoyed hanging out with us because we enjoy hanging out with you guys. And hope you stuck around for all the comments and for the winners. But we absolutely love and adore you all. Thank you so much for being with us.
One Piece.
Boom.
Love you guys.
Mina Daisuke.
Mina Daisuke. Very true.